All right, lads, welcome back to me podcast, Cheaper Than Therapy. Mick Thomas here. How are you? Thanks for liking, subscribing, sharing, and just coming on back. I appreciate you. Thanks so much. If you're on YouTube, give it a watch. Watch the episode. Put it on your TV in the morning while you're in bed. I don't know. Do what you want to do. If you are watching it, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Love to hear from you, good or bad. We appreciate the feedback over here at the Mick Thomas Cheaper Than Therapy podcast. Also, check out my other podcast with my good buddy Corey Brooks, the Manxiety Show, also available wherever you get your podcasts from, Spotify and blah 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 blah. It's a bit racy over there. If you're easily offended and upset, then maybe stay away from there. If I were you, come see me live. Where am I? This Thursday night, the Pittsburgh Improv. Where? Pittsburgh, of course. I'm also at the Irish Festival up there in Pittsburgh. Governors on the 17th of September. I am headlining the Giggle Room, the Little Room. I will be working out my material for my hour special, which I'll get to in a second. And October 12th, I'm in Utah. Come see me in Utah at the Provo Theatre. Provo, just outside Salt Lake City. And on November 25, 26, I will be at the Madcap Comedy Club in New Smyrna Beach in Florida, where I will be recording my hour special, which I'm excited to do because I'm writing so much new material now. I need to kind of put that other stuff to the side before I change my mind and really dislike it. But more tour dates coming for 2023. A lot of you on the response on the social media, thank you so much with the kindness of asking me where I'm going to be, where am I, can I see your dates. We don't post the dates because we don't know them yet. We're still kind of going back between theaters and comedy clubs and to see where we're going to be. So again, the social media people, you guys have been great. Thank you so much. I guess another joke kind of went viral. And was the one about my dog and my dad. My dad and my dog. Check it out. Follow me. It's doing the rounds. I'm on Mick Thomas Comedy on Instagram, and I am Mick Thomas Comedy on TikTok. I don't have the other ones, Facebook and Twitter, because they're just battlefields, and I don't like doing it. But it's amazing. It's amazing to me, the social media, like the different types of people that will go on the social media platforms. That's what's remarkable to me. Like Instagram, the number one there, I think, with views. Almost 10 million. I think I passed 10 million this morning. I haven't checked. I'm not vain like that. And the responses are hilarious. This is great. So true. A few people in there, not funny, because they're sensitive about dogs. And even though I'm not making fun of dogs, you know, whatever it is, I'm comparing the death of my father, the reaction of the death of my father to the death of his dog. And so responses are great. So on Instagram, they're nice. And then you move over to TikTok, same jokes, doing, I think, closing on 3 million views over there. And it's got all these people are on there kind of like, again, hilarious, it's a great joke. Oh my God, so true, you got us, blah, blah, blah. But there's a big chunk of people over there are a little bit serious. You know what I mean? They're like, well, my dad, my dog never molested me like my dad did. What? What the fuck? It's a joke. It's a joke, right? You know that, don't you? So many serious people. Yeah, humans are garbage. My dog never cheated on me and cleaned out my bank account like my ex-wife did. Just amazing things. Again, it's a joke. So then you move over to, which I didn't know where, it's doing the rounds on Reddit. I don't have a Reddit account. I'm not on Reddit, but someone's obviously posted a joke and it's doing the round over there. Thank you to whoever posted it and put it up there. May your views be many. And they're sending me, my friend comedian said, hey man, this joke is blown up on Reddit. So he sent me the link and I clicked on it. And again, I'm reading the comments. Now they're more annoyed about, because when I go, I originally, the original upload was Instagram, and then you hit captions and it does, but I think the last sentence didn't come in. So, and I get the accent is hard, so you want to read. I never understood people who read jokes though, you know. I don't know why that would bother you, because to me, jokes are not funny when you read them. They're not. It's all in the delivery. But that's just me. To each their own, right? To each their own how it works. So 90% of the people have been complaining about that last line that's not available. They're like, oh, what the fuck? What happened to the guy? Like, they're annoyed by it. Not like, oh, does anybody know what he said? Does anybody know what he said in that last line? I need to know. It's like, what the fuck? Did the guy doing the captions die along with his dad and the dog? Were they all like, they're upset about that one, right? So they're all, the Reddit people are very technical. And then somebody sent something to me from another site that I didn't know existed. And when I did a bit of Googling on it to find out that it was the same kind of group that launched 4chan and all those people, 8chan, you know, those like, it's like, it's one of those forums where it's the Wild West, where you can say what you want. You can have a video of somebody shitting on a car, and then someone eating the shit. Like, it's disgusting, but you can do what you want and nobody gets taken down or banned from it. Well, the animals over on that page. Now, before we go any further, let me tell you, you cannot offend me. When it comes to this platform, the agreement between you and I as the entertainer, the person who laughs. This podcast is about me telling my story this week. It's all satire. It's all jokes. It's all lighthearted stuff. It's all informative about what I'm doing, where I'm going, so on and so forth. When I post my stand-up up, it's just a joke. They're just jokes. So you really cannot hurt my feelings. So I'll tell you that right now. So whatever your comments are going to be, I laugh at a lot of them. I really do. Sometimes I do get offended. I get offended by, and we all should get offended by this, by the way, is just stupidity. Downright, plain old-fashioned stupidity. You know what I mean? Like, so, whatever, when you're face to face with something in your hand, you're looking at it on your phone or your tablet, and you realize the stupidity that's out there, that should offend you. But insults don't get me, man. You can't, because I understand who you are. You're behind this and you're brave. You really don't affect me. So fill your boots, swing for the fences. So these guys over on 9peg, it's called 9peg, and it is the Wild West, and they were just, I'm fucking glad your dad is dead. Fuck your dad. You're the worst comedian I've ever seen. And I'm laughing, but the one that really got me, was someone that took a screenshot and zoomed in on my crotch and said, "This guy has no dick." Oh, did I laugh? Oh, did I laugh? It was amazing. So thank you all for watching that joke and helping it go viral. I appreciate it. The sad thing is it's a new joke, and I was kind of hoping to carry it on after my special, to be working toward a new hour again. But sadly, I might have to throw it into the new special because it got so popular. And I can't be doing it in 7 or 8 months' time, because it will have done its rounds by then and it will be saturated. But having said that, it is only a little chunk of a 5-minute, 6-minute dog patch. So maybe, I don't know, I'm on the fence about it. But thank you for all who watched it and liked it and hated it and commented on it and how much you hated it and how much you loved it. I appreciate it. Happy Memorial Day for those in America. For those not in America, it's Monday. Get fucking on with it, right? We don't have jobs. Get back to work. For in America, I hope you're joining. I went to the gym this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning because it was only open at 8 o'clock. It's a holiday. So I opened from 8 to 4, and I was outside the gym. I got there a bit early because I normally get there crack of dawn. And there was a line of people waiting to get in the gym. And I thought, how fucking, like, just, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, lining up to get, it's like there was a sale on the gym where you only had to do now you only have to do half curls today. Half curls, same results. Bench press, only 6 reps instead of 12. You'll get the same results. It was like a sale, a memorial sale. It was weird. And then, I stopped off. Here's the thing I kind of wanted to mention real quick. I stopped off at 7-Eleven this morning on the way to get C4. C4 has also made it into my act. It's an energy drink. And there was a nurse there, and she was buying, she must have spent about $100 on scratch-offs. $100 on scratch off. She was like, on number 2, number 15, can I get 2 number 6s? Number 22, and she was given old scratch offs to cash them in with cash. And I was like, this lady has got like a severe problem, you know. And that the scary thing was, she's a nurse. What if she's a surgeon's nurse, a surgical assistant, right? What if she's going to be in the operating theater, you know, the hands are like this and they're up in the gloves. And she just looks at the guy. Maybe he got shot. Maybe he's in a car accident. Maybe something happened as a part of him blown open. Does she just lean into another nurse and just go, $20 says he doesn't make it. You're on. And now what happens? You're going to pass the wrong tools because you want to win your bet. Now you want maybe this person to croak on the table. Very scary. Very scary to see that this morning. That was the start of my my thing. So yeah, it is Memorial Day, and the summer, I guess, is officially over, right? They're kind of done with that now. All the holiday decorations are up. Like they have all their 9/11 decorations up already. I'm jogging. I have a funny 9/11 story, but I'll tell it next week. And it's not disrespectful, I promise. But yeah, the kids are back to school. My kids went back. Some of you are going back to school. The kids are going back to school this week. My kids went back to school on Friday. And I'll be honest with you, I miss my kids because I'm home with them all day during the summer. I'm a comedian. I work nights. And, you know, I just, for 3 months, morning, noon, after night, I've been with them. And I'm not one of those hacky parents. You know, those ones like, yeah, the kids are gone, and it shows them drinking wine and whatever. And yeah, man, they got the bus and they went back to school, and I missed them. However, having said that, I was surprised about how much wanking I did when they went, because I forgot, because I just haven't been wanking all summer, because my kids are around me 24/7, and I can't go into the bathroom to have a wank, right? You know what it's like, parents. You know, I know some of you might be disgusted, but you really know what it's like. Can't go in the bathroom. It's all like, Howie, can you hurry up? Can you hurry? You can't wank in peace, right? I can't come down to the basement because you watch, like right now, my dog's outside the basement, running around the yard, and I just know he's going to get bored in a second, and he's going to start barking. So I'm trying to get this episode out as quick as I can. Same thing. I cannot have a wank in peace, so I just learned to live without wanking. And they just left for the day, and my body just immediately went, go have a wank. I was like, what? Who? It was like a wank angel, a wank fairy just appeared on my shoulder and said, you bet, go wank. The house is free. You know what? Go do it on your son's bed. That'll be hilarious. Right? I didn't, but still, I could have if I wanted to. My prerogative if I wanted to. So I was so excited about wanking that I didn't even watch porn. I didn't even use my imagination. I just wanked off to the excitement of wanking off. That's all I did. I don't know if any of you other parents are going to do that. If your kids are not back to school yet, women, mothers, as soon as you drop your kids off, are you going to have a White Claw, glass of wine, a bit of Are you going to do that? Stay home dads. Treat yourself, dads. Use a bit of lube. I normally don't use it, but you know what? I might as well treat myself. Special occasion. You don't know. So, but anyway, I do miss my kids, and I hope you miss your kids too. You know, it really is sad. It is, but I find myself doing, now that my kids are gone, like I do a lot of these. Does anybody have any weird mental games that you play with yourself? Right? Not play with yourself. Mental games that you play within yourself. What I mean by that is, like, I caught myself doing this the other day. So I'm a healthy horse. We all know that. Mick Thomas always takes care of himself, right? Gym every morning, 100-mile runner. Boxer, kick. Do I need to Andrew Tate myself up a bit here? No, I don't. We know I'm a healthy guy. Do enjoy the cookies and the ice cream during the summer. Calming it down a bit now, right? I eat healthy. So I take me vitamins. I take all of them. I take multis, I take C's, I take D's, I take zinc, I take so many more I take. Like just a pile of pills I take. So what I do is I take them with me smoothie, because it's either you just wash them down with the smoothie, they're fine. Not the multiple, that's a chewable, that's a gummy one. That's a treat for me. But I caught myself doing this game, and I would love to know if you do it out there in TV land or podcast world. If you do this thing. And what I do is I don't take all my pills out, right? What I do is I blend, when I make up my smoothie, I run it for 30 seconds. Right? Just boom, let it go for 30 seconds, and that's got everything. It's got the oatmeal, the fruit, protein powder in there, 2% milk, all the stuff in there, right? All the good stuff. And so what I do is I run it for 30 seconds, but I try to play a game. And the game is how can I get my pills out of the boxes, out of their cartons or packets, whatever you call them, in containers. Can I get them out of them before the 30 seconds is up? That's the game. Because if a blender goes too long, it expands and it shuts down and the air, whatever. So my goal is to, I take them out. Oh, there's 2 vitamin C. I need 2. That's 2 vitamin D. I need those capsules, and I try to take them out. But what I started to do now, I've been doing this for so long. That I now pretend, like I legit do this. I now pretend that I am, like I'm on TV doing it. Like it's a sport, like an Olympic sport, or it's a Saturday afternoon. And I hear a commentator in my head. I don't know if have you done weird shit like there's a commentator in my head, and there goes the dog now, right? So I turn it on, and it goes. I'm like, oh, he's got 2 vitamin D. He's got him out. Oh, he's gone straight for. He's got the multi out now. And then he goes, oh, he's chewing the multi. He didn't even line it up with the rest of them. That's going to save him some time. Or he couldn't get the lid on back in time when he put it back, or he put it back in the wrong spot. And it's like it turns into a weird fucking game show. Like a weird game show. So I don't know if that's ever happened to any of you. Like what? Like I remember when I was a kid and I would have to go to the shop. That's a thing that you would never send over. I would never send my son now, who's older now, right? He's a bit older than what I was. But like, I remember being 7 or 8, and I would have to go 7 or 8. And I would have to go to the shop for my parents, and you would have to walk through 2 fields to get the Cranes. The shop was called Cranes, and what it was one of a little country lane in Ireland. And I know this sounds like he's making it up. It was a country lane in Wexford, and it was up Coolcott's Lane was the name of the lane, country lane, and they had the Cranes. Stephen Crane, I actually was in school with him, and his parents owned the shop. So you had the Cranes, their house was there, and then they had like next to they had their shop, and they opened up, like if they wanted to go for their dinner, they would just shut the shop down. I'm going in for me dinner. Or there's a good game show on, I'd go watch that show, and they would shut the shop down. And I would go, and it was like a normal little Irish shop, right? You had a bit of everything in there, so if you wanted milk, butter, you get that. Like, not a big one, it's a tiny shop, but you had your chocolates, newspaper, shoelaces, like just little random things that you might need, glue, all that stuff. So I remember my parents saying to me, like, they would go, can you go to shop? I'm only fucking 7 or 8. I would go on this fucking 1.5 mile hike through fields. And I'd be like, yeah. And they were like, here's what I want you to get. I want you to get 2 Lolo butters. Butters are called Lolo. You can get them in the supermarket, I think. I know it happened in Ireland still. I don't know if they made it over here. I know Kerry Gold made it over here. And it's called the Lolos. And then my dad's like, give me a can of Coke. And then, what does your sister want? Your sister, she wants a Kit Kat. And my mother was like, I can get a large sliced pan of bread. Right, a large slice pan of just a pan of bread, just bread. That's what it was, a thing of bread. I go, yeah, sure, I get it. And I would walk on, and I never gave you a pen and paper to write it down. They never gave you that. They just gave you the money. You put the money in your pocket, and off you went. And to get there, I would sing the whole way across. I was thinking about this the other day in the shower, and I'd be just going across, little fucking 7, 8-year-old Mick. And I'd be like, 2 Lolos, a can, a large sliced pan, and a Kit Kat. Ninine. 2 Lolos, a can, a large sliced pan, and a Kit Kat. Ninine. Like a fucking retarded kid. And I'd be walking up the street, like walking in the driveway to the shop. And they'd be just standing there looking at the door. Goes, here's this fucking Thomas kid again. 2 Lolos, a can, a large sliced pan, and a Kit Kat. Ninine. And I would get there, and they would have the stuff on the counter. And I go, how did you know what I want? Because we fucking heard you singing a mile away, mate. I remember twice I was going to the shop, two weird things happened to me. One, I went all the way there and my jeans were so tight that I couldn't get the money out of the jeans. I couldn't get my hands in the pockets because we were poor and they were either hand-me-down jeans or I just outgrew them and we didn't replace them. And I would just wander across the field and I couldn't get my hands into the pockets to get the money out. And then the other time I remember a bunch of gypsies, Irish gypsies, like travelers, whatever you want to call them, whatever the derogatory term you want to use for them. And they were my age. And one kid took off my shoes and beat the shit out. He beat my face in with my own shoes. I had to go home with a bloody nose, closed up eye. And they didn't rob me. They didn't take my money or my 2 Lolos, a can of large size pan or the Kit Kat. But they did just beat the shit out of me with my own shoes. And I still, like, I remember when I was in therapy, about over a year ago, I remember and then they beat me up with my shoes. Like, that was a legit conversation I had. Anyway, that's been my episode for the week. I hope you liked it. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing, and coming on back. I hope I get to welcome to the new listeners. I know there's a few of you out there, new subscribers. I see you coming in there. I appreciate you. Check out, go see me live. Governors on Long Island on the 17th. I'm headlining the Giggle Room. October 12th, I'm up in Utah. November 25th, 26th, I am in New Smyrna Beach in Florida. Come down, see me. I'm recording my hour special there. And don't forget, this Thursday night, the Improv in Pittsburgh. I'll be flying out. I can't wait to see you. Anyway, as always, wash your hands. Take care of yourselves, you dirty fuckers. Good luck to you. Good luck to you.